Hey everybody. So, injuries are starting to pile up even though we're still really early in the season, especially injuries to starting goaltenders. This has been a kind of an odd thing early this year, but there are a lot of goaltenders out right now with already on injured reserve or at least, out of the lineup on a day-to-day basis. Some of them are happened in the preseason. Some of them have happened since the start of the regular season. Some have happened in games, and some have happened in practice. But there are currently 6 teams in the NHL without their starting goaltender right now because of injury. Um, Here they all are. Scott Darling in Carolina. He's been out since the end of September. Um, he and there's who don't know when he's going to be back. Corey Crawford still out with concussion symptoms in Chicago. He, from what I've heard, is getting very close and could be back very soon. But so far has been out for Chicago. Um, Roberto Luongo in Florida, he got hurt. He's out 2 to 4 weeks with a lower body injury. He got hurt the other night with a lower body injury. Jonathan Quick, he got hurt in practice, I believe. Um, so he's currently out for the Kings, and Jack Campbell is playing in LA and playing very well. Corey Schneider, he's had off-season hip surgery, so he's on IR to start the year with the Devils. So the Devils are without Schneider. And Matt Murray, he got a concussion in practice. So Murray's out for Pittsburgh right now, and again, a concussion. Who knows how long that's going to be. Um, and Murray's had multiple concussions already in his young career. So it's just, it's all coincidental. It's just odd that there are this many starting goaltenders out this early in the season. If the year just started, most teams haven't even played 5 games yet, and we have 6 starting goaltenders out. So that's a lot, and it's going to be tough for these teams. A lot of these teams are playing well without their. Carolina is off to a great start. Darling's not in net. Um, the Kings have looked pretty good without Jonathan Quick. The Devils are doing fine without Schneider. Pittsburgh looks okay. They've got a solid backup situation there. So, Florida hasn't played many games yet, but they've got James Reimer to back up Luongo, so he's a pretty quality backup and potential starter there. So, these teams are in pretty good shape, but obviously they want their starting goaltenders back. And it's just, it's odd to see this many goalies on the shelf this early in the season. And it's tough for these teams to play without their starters. Because a lot of these guys are franchise goalies. You look at Crawford, Quick, Schneider, Murray. These are franchise goalies. Luongo, he's up there a little bit in age at this point. He was going to split time with Reimer anyway, but in New Jersey, Kincaid's a really good backup, and they played really well without Schneider and net at times last year as well. So they're not. These aren't season derailing injuries, and a lot of them don't seem to be long term injuries. But even to go 2 to 4 weeks without your starting goaltender, that's a blow. And these teams are going to have to work around that and live with that, because there are quite a few, and a lot of playoff contending teams too. It's not like this is Vancouver and Arizona. This is teams that expect to make the playoffs. Teams like Florida, Los Angeles, Pittsburgh, New Jersey, even Carolina has playoff hopes. Chicago has playoff hopes. Those 2 teams are probably less likely to make it than these other 4, but these teams all have playoffs hopes, and to lose your starting goaltender right at the beginning of the season is pretty tough. But they're all managing without them, and they're just hoping that they can get their starters back soon. I just thought it was pretty odd to see this many starting goaltenders out injured and on IR or missing games this early in the season. So That's all I got on that. Like, comment, share, subscribe, follow on social media, check out offthewallhockey.com. All those links are down in the description. Keep spreading the word about this channel. Let's keep this thing growing. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon.